Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Andrew Stott and I'm the Emperor of Stomaria. Today I want to discuss the Imperial Court and Stomarian nobility. So we recently had the latest Imperial Court meeting, in which we had half a dozen individuals representing Stomaria, the Kingdom of Wayward, the Republic of Vesta, and of course the provinces of the Empire. Now, these meetings, which weren't actually called Imperial Court meetings at the time, were first introduced back in February 2022. And it was hosted through a WhatsApp group chat in order for King Daniel and I to meet with Prince Alexander of Moreland, so as to discuss the possibility for a formal alliance. We later added Queen Neve of Seleucia to the group chat in March 2022 so that we could meet with her about Seleucia becoming involved in the Empire as well. The group chat was renamed to Stomarian member states in October 2022 and then finally became the Imperial Court in November 2022. And when it was rebranded as the Imperial Court, it became something a lot more formal, something a lot more official. It became an advisory body in which the representatives of each of the member states and the provinces of the Empire could get together and actually discuss things that affected all of us. So during an Imperial Court meeting, what will typically happen is that we will go around the table, as it were, and each of the representatives of the member states and each of the representatives of the provinces will discuss what they have done since the last meeting, how far they have progressed, if at all. And then we will also discuss things that affect all of us. And these discussions help to forge a path forward for the Empire. It's essentially a way to keep the most dedicated citizens of the Empire up to date with the goings-on in the Empire as a whole that most people are not privy to. And there are only really 4 ways to join the Imperial Court. The first is to be a member of the Imperial family. The second is to be a representative of one of the member states of the Empire. The third is to be an appointed governor of one of the provinces of the Empire. And the fourth is to become a lord or lady of Stomaria. But it should be said that these roles do often overlap. For example, King Daniel of Wayward is in the Imperial Court because he is a representative of the Kingdom of Wayward, but he is also the governor of Wayward South and is also a lord of Stomaria. And while we've often discussed how nations become member states of the Empire, or how provinces are established and governors are appointed, something that's discussed less frequently is how people become lords and ladies of Stomaria, how they become a part of the Stomarian nobility, and what that role entails. And the answer is simple. Lords and ladies of Stomaria are Stomarian citizens that do not form a part of the Imperial family, but have been dedicated enough to Stomaria for us to subsequently decide to give them a title in order to make that dedication clear to everyone else. That dedication might come in the form of significant financial contributions. It might come in the form of regularly attending meetings and gatherings. It might come in the form of developing Stomarian lands. It might come in the form of dedicating their own lands to Stomaria itself. There are many ways in which a citizen of Stomaria can be recognized for their efforts in pushing Stomaria forward. And once a citizen becomes a lord and lady of Stomaria to form a part of the Stomarian nobility, which incidentally is a non-hereditary title, then they will be able to join the Imperial Court, and they will be first in line for important positions within Stomaria, which will be critical going forward. Because ultimately, we are looking for extremely committed individuals to help us to build a nation in the modern world, which is no small undertaking. And so we have to be very selective with those that we decide to appoint to such positions. And so it is worth noting that all of the lords and ladies of Stomaria, as things stand today, are not only amongst Stomaria's most generous financial backers, but they are also made up of Stomaria's longest serving citizens. That is to say, every single member of the Stomarian nobility, every single lord and lady of Stomaria at the time of this video, joined Stomaria between 2020 and 2022. Now, for those that are interested in becoming lords or ladies of Stomaria, to become a part of the Stomarian nobility, as I made clear earlier in this video, the first thing that they need to do is to join as a citizen. From there, we can see how far they are willing to go, how committed and dedicated they are to pushing Stomaria forward. And if we believe that their heart is truly in it, then we will appoint them as lords and ladies of Stomaria. They will be permitted to join the Imperial Court and fill important positions with Stomaria. We need the best of the best, the elite of Stomarian society to help push this forward. So for those who are interested in pursuing such a path, be sure to get in touch and get on board. If you want to learn more about Stomaria, or play an active role in our development and expansion, visit our website at www.stomaria.com and find out what it means to be a Stomarian.